Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm here down in our basement, which is a weird place for me to be doing a video. You guys probably only see down here like once a year. It might be for seed starting and last year when our basement flooded. But I am down here because it is so cold outside that I want to get stuff done. I want to get projects rolling. I want to get started on things, and it's cold out there. And to be honest, I don't want to walk down to the high tunnel. It's nice and warm in the high tunnel because it's sunny out, but I don't necessarily want to walk out there. So I'm going to start working on a project that keeps getting put off here in our basement. And as you guys know, last spring it flooded in here. And so I am going to be doing like a big cleaning here in our basement. And we are also moving our freezers out of the basement. We're gonna get the freezers cleaned out, consolidate everything, get that old fridge out of here because we don't need that anymore. And so we're gonna just kind of do a big cleaning and refresh down here and get things all kind of cleaned up and get projects finished that we've been meaning to do since we bought this place. So the first thing here is getting this freezer cleaned and out of here. So we emptied it out. All the other freezer is out in a freezer in a different building, which is where we're going to keep all of our other freezers. So I need to get this all like scrubbed out and cleaned out, and then we can get this out of here. You can see that we have them on blocks because of it did. You can see we have them on blocks because it did flood in here last year. And we also took and we ran extension cords. These are like the extension cords that I had for my grow lights, but they're all like run up in the ceiling now. Once I get this freezer out of here and go get it plugged in, I can take and clean out that freezer and put the stuff from that freezer into that freezer in the other building. Once I get this freezer cleaned out and out of here, I'll take stuff from that freezer that's right behind me. This is gonna go to the recycling place, but the freezer that's behind me, everything that's in it will get cleaned out, and we might give some of the old vegetables and stuff to the chickens, but then everything will go into this freezer, which will be in a different building, and then we can get that one out of here. So my goal is by the end of today to get these 3 freezers out of here. Once I get that done, then I'm gonna like scrub the floors, scrub the walls, and I have concrete paint, and I'm gonna paint this wall white because I like to put my grow lights and my seed starting stands here against this wall. And the way it is now is that it's really dark here, so I have to add in a lot of light. And so I think if I paint this white, that it will reflect a lot more light and provide a lot more light for my plants. Here in this corner, we have an old oil drum, whatever. I believe that they used to heat in here with oil. Over here in the corner, there's a big oil drum tank, an oil tank, that's what it is. And I have no clue what's in there or anything, but I do want to get that out because it takes up a good corner of this basement, and there's a window right above it, and I would love to like get that whole area kind of cleaned up and be able to utilize the natural daylight as well. I know we're not going to get much for growth in here, but it just would be wonderful to have more lighting down here, and natural lighting always adds so much more than light bulbs do. So I do want to work on getting this out. So I'm going to need a pipe wrench so I can start taking off some of these pipes so I can look inside and see how much oil is in there too. I found this little guy and it twists. So we are going to see what is in there. Alright, I have no clue if I can see in there or not. The flashlight is on the opposite side of the camera on the one that I'm filming on, so I'm actually going to use my other phone and turn the flash on that and record from that. The only problem with that is one is an iPhone and one is a Google phone, and so they don't sync and the video quality doesn't transfer between the two. So we're gonna try to figure out how I can look in here and see in here with the flash on and record it at the same time. All right, there we go. So it does look like there is some oil in it. My not a lot, but there's definitely some.
So
definitely won't be getting to that today because that I need to Google how to get oil out of there. I'm wondering if behind our main water line and everything and behind the furnace is like an oil drain that I could possibly drain it from. They'd have to, I would think. I don't know. I'll figure that out. But I want to get this freezer cleaned and then get it out of here. And then that way this area is kind of ready to go. And then I can start putting stuff from there into that one.
all right, so I just used this plastic bag to pull the drain. It actually is not nearly as dirty as you'd imagine, considering it has been here with food in it for almost 8 years. Get underneath. Oh, I forgot to take that off. I think. There we go.
And in case you're wondering, these are not the freezers that we use for the meat for our customers. We have freezers down in the stone coop for those. They get a deep clean once a year. I keep them really clean. Obviously, they don't have things like French fries and that kind of stuff in there. And those are all like in a totally different area of our farm. So I keep those a lot cleaner than I keep our freezers here in the house for our personal use. Well, that feels a lot better. I still have half the wall to go, but I got this half done, and I am loving how I look. To get that refrigerator out of that corner, but I can't do that on my own. I'm just not strong enough to get that off of the bricks without it falling on me, and so I have to wait for Owen and Beck to get home tonight to help me. But my goal is to get this wall fully painted and get all the cobwebs cleaned down, get any little openings or areas where I feel like a breeze, get any openings or little drafts. There's a couple spots up there that we had used as a hole to put a hose through because one year our outdoor water spigot froze, and so we had to run a hose from here in the basement out to water everybody, and the plug that was in there is no longer there. So I need to like get that sealed up, but this is looking a lot better already. I have to get a little more, there's like a crack right there. I got to get something to fix that, but that's gonna require a phone call to a concrete person to make sure that I'm doing the right thing. But I feel like this is huge and it feels so much brighter down here. I'm loving it. It really is lighting the fire under me to get this whole basement done and get this big old oil tank out of here. I got to figure that out tonight too. But that is it for today's video. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you guys next time.